Welcome to your Tuesday workout. To start the day, we have a 20-minute EMOM. You're going to be working on 4 movements. I'm going to talk about 2 of them. So to start, we have the GHD back extension. It's one that we haven't done in a while, and maybe you never had somebody really talk to you about how to get into correct position and what we're trying to work with this movement. So that's going to be my job today. When you're first looking at this thing and you're thinking of your GHD back extensions, think of them as those banded back extensions we've been doing in our warm-up, just to kind of have a visualization of what it's like to get into the range of motion we're looking for. When you do that movement, you're trying to tuck your rib cage down and towards your hips, so that way we're working on completely elongating our extensors in our back, and that way it's very targeted movement, those muscles right there, and then fully extending in this top position right here. It's gonna be the same thing except on our GHD. So let's talk about where your feet wanna be and where your hips wanna be when you get onto here. Your feet are gonna be anchored in here. It's going to be a little bit further back than your GHD hip extensions, and your hips are going to lie nicely on these mounds. So that way we're working specifically just our back and not our hips. So I'm gonna get myself into here, and then we take note of my hip position right here. It's on the mounds, and to start this movement, I'm gonna be fairly level back right here, and then start with the tuck in your chin, and from here you can think of every vertebrae kind of slinking downwards and then back upwards. So it's gonna be starting to tuck, and then you're gonna slowly fall, rib cage down and in, and then back up to your top position. So look to complete that one correctly today and have fun. Guys, forgot to bring it back to the second movement, your tuck front levers. So for this one today, we're going to start working more on specific gymnastic movements, and this one's going to be a good lead into our pullovers and just building pure strength with our gymnastics movements. If you haven't done a front or a ring front tuck lever before, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like right now. Whoa. So on the low rings, you are going to bring your knees up and high, and then you're gonna hold your position right here. When you're in that position, what you should be feeling is a lot of lat engagement to help keep yourself nice and parallel with the ground so that your back is nice and flat. Knees are going to come in, and from there you're just kind of trying to think of like I'm a stone and I'm just holding myself up, I'm a stone. Because from there you're going to have really contracted muscles here in your core, and then also supported in the back. If this is your first time doing the movement, for rec we're going to be limiting your time on it to 5 seconds instead of 15. And then for your life, we're going to be doing a tuck band pull down. And what that looks like, you're gonna grab your band, and it's gonna go above you right here on the rig. And then you're gonna get a fair distance around from it. You're gonna get into that same tuck position, and then we're looking to do a lat pull down. So you're still getting the same muscle engagement with your lats, and then you're still bringing your knees in and tucking that core nice and tight. Try to stay nice and hollow as well, so your shoulder blades are gonna slightly come up. But that's your other movement for the day. Have fun.